As a woman, you go through so many different things. You wear so many different hats. You're a mother, you're a wife, you're a girlfriend, you're single, you work full-time, part-time, you have a couple of jobs, you're starting your own business, you have your own business. But the most important thing that you can do is do this for yourself. Start your own online courses, digital products, something that you have experience with, you are going through, you have overcome, or you're in the middle of something and you are succeeding at it. Whether it is homesteading, homeschooling, real estate, or training dogs, anything that you could think of, there are online courses. All right, there's courses on restarting marriages, great relationships, rebuilding your life with other families that you came into in a marriage. So there are numerous of things that if you are succeeding and you are making it work, then you can help other people. I help other women grow their hair. If they don't want it long, then just to have full, thriving, strong hair, not hair shedding like crazy, because your hair does go through normal anagen phase of shedding and regrowing. But if your hair is falling out by the gobs, that is just something that is a concern. And also, one of the biggest things in my life is creating an online course. I started about 6 months ago, and this is the best thing that I've done. Is it tough? It is very tough. The learning, it's a challenge. I'm learning the tech side of things, and I am on Samcart now, and that is very challenging. But it is one of the best, I think, platforms, especially if you are doing low ticket. You could do high ticket as well, but there's things that you could do that right under your checkout page, just put order bumps, and that will give you a place where people can go and buy your other products that you have. So this is something that will build up through the amounts, through the $15, $17, $23 and whatnot. So it'll keep just going down. They could select if they want to get that. So that is something that's an option to do. And the thing is, you just have to believe in yourself, because believe me, there's days where you just feel like giving up, throwing in the towel, and nobody else understands what you're doing with online courses or online business. Nobody will understand that. Especially women that have come from big backgrounds and they've moved over to the online space, such as lawyers. I know there's some lawyers that went off and ventured off to having their own online courses and teaching people how to do certain things. And a lot of people don't understand, especially the family and closest friends do not understand. So I really try not to explain this to people or tell them about it. A couple people know what I'm doing just because they found me on Instagram. Just making sure my dog, I don't know, he's getting into everything this morning. I've had bones, he has everything, and he's gotten into everything, which I should get a dog trainer. But I've tried to hire dog trainers. He needs more of a behavioralist. I don't know. He needs Caesar. But he's untouchable. Anyway, days do get tough. They do get hard. There's some days I feel like giving up, but I know that I love helping other people. And that is where my calling is, to guide them, to show them what to do. I know in the online courses I've started from zero, from scratch, not knowing anything. And Samcart is very much a tech side. For instance, I have a hair tracker built by Claude, and it is all through my things that I'm helping women with their hair. It guides them, it gives you a score. And there's a couple sides of the builders in Samcart. There is the AI builder and the classic builder. The classic builder, I had to email them and tell them I was in my coach's course, and so they opened it up for me, but I found that I couldn't put the tracker in there. And so I believe there is a way to do it, because I said before last I heard there wasn't from research, but they said that you could do it. So I probably will try it on my next course, my small mini course, because I already rebuilt it in AI course again. And so I really don't want to do it 3 times. And so I will try it again. I do like the style of the classic builder, but the AI builder is pretty cool too as well. So this is Snapcard is great just for those kind of tickets, because you're going to start off with low, but you're going to have ebooks or journals or something for them to fill out. You're going to have a guide, and you're going to put that as an order bump under the checkout page you're going to build it as a order bump inside the product, and it does take time to learn. And then you're going to put some other ones underneath for people to get all the help they need, just the transformation tips, the outcome of what you're helping people with, and it's going to add up. So if you wonder how you're going to make money and doing online courses with low ticket, that is how. Not everybody's going to buy the low ticket. They're going to get one or two maybe with the checkout, and then it's going to turn out to be $300-400 each purchase. But you want this to be helpful. You want this to be the outcome of what you're teaching or ongoing guidance. And so each product you put out, the digital product, you want it to be great. You don't want to just put on information that you can get off Google or AI, because AI has so much information. People want help from other real people. And we have the experience, we have the empathy and the understanding of what you're going through. So that is why this is my third coach I hired for online courses business. And I really do like her. Maria Wendt is her name, and she is great. I love it. And by the time I finished getting a lot of her courses, her first one I purchased was $24 for 24 of the lessons. And some other ones, to help you just along the way. They were low ticket. It turned out to be around 400, I think, 450. I don't know. It was around that. And I was thinking, but I think that it's such a deal. And I was thinking, wow, a lot of the other coaches I've taken, they were a lot more. And the other one I really wanted to take in the past, she was so much that I couldn't really do it at the time. But this is just ongoing information with this coach. So by hiring this coach, it's given me so much more information, transformation, the way to do these things, the way to go on social media, to get your reels intact and better, and your hooks, and just learning. Because I feel like even though I was on Instagram for a couple years, I left for a couple years, just got back on about maybe 5 months ago, I'd say. And I really didn't know all these things. So it's great to learn from somebody that's an expert. And even if they're learning still too, like she's been on social media for maybe 13 years, I'd say. And it's just growing and learning. And she talks about how in the beginning hers were horrible, her videos are reels, and she is where she's at today. So that to me is a great story to follow someone. I'm sorry, I have my allergies going, so I keep hitting pause. And my nose and my eyes are just like going really crazy right now. So probably why I look a little crazy. So she is just someone that I really, really will take other courses from. So that's another thing. If people find value in what you're showing and teaching, don't be afraid to tell people, even in videos and in, whatever your choice of social media is, tell them it's okay to give out your information that you need to tell them about what you're helping them with. Because then I want more, or you want more. You want to go back to their whole course, because you think, oh, wow, if you're giving this much information, then I wonder what the courses are about. And that's okay, because a lot of people are afraid to tell you things. And so her courses, I've learned, the stuff that she teaches, the list goes on and on. What the help that she offers is just amazing, and it's low ticket, but it's value. And that's what you want for your courses and for your social media platforms. You want to help people. You're here to help people, to help others, and show up, do the work even when it's hard. And that can be a lot sometimes. Sometimes it's, you think in your head, why am I doing this? Who's listening to me? But if you've helped a couple of people, of course, you want to reach more. Your goal is to reach more people, to grow your social media platform, but with the right people. And so granted, I teach about hair, and I teach some things with hormonal, such as perimenopause. I teach a little bit on uh, post uh, postpartum hair and things like that, and some things what to take for vitamins and help your hair and things like that. I want to reach out to women and show that they're more than just moms or wives or just even by themselves. They're just women that are going to work every single day working for somebody. I don't want to work for somebody the rest of my life. And I wish I know things a little bit down the road, for my own online business, but I'm learning later in life, and that's okay too. But you can do this. You can do anything that you put your mind to. And you could say, I don't know anything. I don't know any tech. Well, trust me, I didn't either. And I'm still learning. I'm still growing. It's taken me 2 to 3 days. Sometimes I'll have to step back, come back the next day, 2 3 days to learn something on Zamcart, to learn how to build these courses, because it is definitely, like I said, very confusing. This Zamcart is totally different than Kajabi and Samcart. I thought Kajabi was hard. Whew, Samcart is very challenging, but I want to learn it and I want to solve it. There's times I was on my laptop for hours trying to figure out something. My son would come down and say, Mom, you need to probably step back and give your mind a break. And I said, I did that for 2 days already, because I would just go back and work on it a little bit, come back like 2 days later, and I would sit there and work on it until I try to figure it out. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't, because there's different things that you got to learn in Samcart. When you're building this, you have to go into something else and something else so it can connect. It's all like a big puzzle, a big connection maze, and it's like, whoo, mind-boggling. So stay encouraged. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will be more than happy to answer anything that I know, if I've found out things, and I will help you out there. I'm still trying to find out if I can do the AI tracker in the Classic Builder. Like I said, I'm going to do that later. So once I do that, then I will let you know how that goes if you are on Zamcart. But it's been so long trying to find out these answers that I'm starting to, really become pretty knowledgeable, I'd say, that, middle ground, and I still need a lot to grow. So thank you so much for watching this, and a great rest of your day.